Okay, so what we're going to talk about today is writing parallel line equations. So there's going to be 4 steps. Step 1 is write your original slope, which is your m. Step 2 is write your new slope. Step 3 is find your new b by labeling your x and y and substitute. You're always going to use y equals mx plus b. And step 4 is write your new equation using mx plus b. Parallel lines have the same slope. So for example, here I find 2 perfect points. Here's my first one and here's my second one. You always go left to right. So I'm going up 1, which is my change of y, and I'm going right 2, which is my change of x. It is always going to be change of y over change of x, which is 1 over 2. Well, I'm going to do the same thing for my red, which is going to be right here and right here. Same exact concept. I'm going left to right, so I'm going up 1, which is my change of y, and I'm going right 2, which is my change of x. Same thing, change of y over change of x, 1 over 2. So parallel lines, remember, never touch, which is why they have the same slope, okay? Now, here, parallel lines, right here, here's your keyword parallel. So step 1 is write your original slope. Remember, your slope is always a number in front of the variable. So my original slope is 2. So I'm going to put 2 right here. Step 2 is write your new slope. So your new m, well, because they're parallel, they're going to be the same. So I'm going to write a 2 again because it's the same slope. Step 3 is going to be label your x and y and substitute in y equals mx plus b. Well, it gives you a point. This is your x, this is your y, and you're going to use your new b because your new m, because here you're looking for your new b by labeling your x and your y. So my y equals 3 from here. My m, my new m, is equal to 2, which is going to be this one right here. And your x is going to be right here, which is going to go here, 1. Now you're going to solve. So you have a number in front of parentheses, so you're going to distribute. 2 times 1 is 2. You're going to bring down everything you didn't use. So you bring down the 3, you bring down the b. You need to get b by itself, so you do the inverse of positive 2, which is negative 2. 3 minus 2 is 1, and this is your new b. Now step 4 is write your new equation, still using mx plus b. Your m, your new m, is 2, so same 2 as what I've highlighted. Your x and your new b is a positive 1, which is right here and right here, and that is your new equation. So again, step 1, based on what I said, is write your original slope, always a variable in front of x. Step 2 is write your new slope, because they're parallel, they're the same. Step 3 is going to be find your new b by labeling your x and your y, and then substituting in mx plus b. Step 4 is write your new equation. And so you guys are going to do the next one on here. What I will say is please remember your slope is always in front of your x. So that would be your original slope. Now on the back, this is in standard form. It is not in slope intercept. So you have to change it to slope intercept first. So your first step is going to be to move the x by doing the inverse. Okay. So I have a positive 3. Inverse of positive 3 is negative 3. And I'm going to bring down what I don't use. You always put your x first, and then you're going to bring down that positive 6. Second step is to divide by number in front of y. And the reason we do that is because a number in front of a variable means you're multiplying. Inverse of multiplication is division. So divide by 2, y equals negative 3 over 2x plus 3. Now we can start on our steps. Step 1 is write our original m, which is the number in front of the variable, negative 3 over 2. Step 2 is write your new m, which is going to be the same exact thing because it's a parallel line. Its slope, it says parallel right there, negative 3 over 2. Step 3 is label your x and your y and substitute. So this is my x, this is my y, and I'm going to substitute. My y is negative 2, okay, because I got that from here. My new m is negative 3, negative 3 over 2, okay, and that's going to be from right here. My new m is going to come here, and then my x is going to be right here, which is 2, and that's going to go here. So we have a number in front of a parentheses. That means to distribute, which means to multiply, okay? And remember, when you multiply across. Negative 3 times 2 is a negative 6. Negative 6 divided by 2 is negative 3. Inverse of negative is positive. So 1 is equal to b. And step 4 is write your new equation. Your new m is negative 3 over 2. And your new b is positive 1. So here, this is negative 3 over 2. And then my new m is here and here. And so you're going to do the exact same thing with the one underneath. Now here, this is going to be super simple. It gives you a line, y equals 3, which is going to be right here. Now, parallel means same slope. Well, this is like what we talked about, H-O-Y. H stood for horizontal. This was 0, okay, because the O. And then it was y equals your number. Well, look at your point it gives you. Your y is negative 2, so it's just y equals negative 2. And that's your new equation, which makes sense because it's right here and they are parallel. And so here, this is a vertical line, which we said was VUX, right? So vertical, undefined slope, and it was x equals your number, right? So here, x equals negative 1 is right here because this is negative 1. And then you're going to look at your x, which is right here. And so parallel line is x equals negative 3, which is right here. And then that's it, because that matches this one.